friends, welcome back to my channel, Life is Tiff Knows It. I am at a Michael's in this footage and I'm showing you Caron cake yarns. And I wanted to make sure I just focused in on one brand. I'm going to be doing these brand type videos where I'm just showing you one type of yarn. And so I've always really liked the Caron cakes, and that's why I'm going to be showing you today kind of just the selection that they have. This is a really pretty color, the red with the gray. And as the video goes on, I kind of got into a groove of what to show you. And I will be naming most of the colors of the Caron cakes as well, so that you get an idea. This is a really pretty rainbow one. On the label, I really do like that it makes it pretty clear the size of the yarn. So this is a 4-gauge yarn. And then the name, oh, I didn't have the name of that one. I think you might see though that there are a couple of repeats. Look at that really pretty green. At the time I'm filming this, it's close to St. Patrick's Day, and so it's really pulling at my heartstrings, that pretty green. It is a 4-weight, and that is called Pistachio, if you're interested in that one. They're all $9.99. When I went to Michael's, they were all yarn was 30% off. Oh, beautiful blues. Doesn't that remind you of just like a beautiful spring or summer day? I just love that so much. It is called, what was it called? Something cake. That totally makes sense to me because they're all called cakes. Caron cakes, right? I did not realize there was such a variety of different types of Caron cakes as well. Oh, that color scheme. I just love that so much. That is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. So I had the label upside down here. So it is called Blueberry Shortcake. It is a 4-weight yarn. And then this one really complements that as well. I think they'd make really pretty hats if you made a hat out of these. And this is called Blueberry Cheesecake. That sounds really good. Oh, these purples are beautiful as well. It's just everything you'd want in purple colors, in my opinion. And is also a 4-gauge, is called Bumbleberry. Bumbleberry. These are such cute names, too. Then we're getting into kind of these pastel light rainbow colors. Very much like a baby type yarn is what my mind goes to, is a 4-gauge. And what is it called? I cannot tell. Sorry about that. This one I remember is called Retro. Very fitting. It reminds me, gives me some 80s vibes. What a beautiful blanket that would make. I believe this is also a 4-gauge. It is called Baby Cakes. Fitting. And called Retro. Retro. Oh, the colors of this too. I mean, all of these are just really, I wanted to walk away with all of this yarn. So, it is Pool Party is the name of that one. And then we get into some of these cotton ones, kind of like a tweed cotton, which is really interesting to me. Cotton ripple cakes is what they call it. And it was just really, really nice looking. So a 3-gauge here, and then Wildflowers is the name of that one. Wildflowers. And then this is also a cotton one here, a 4-gauge, and Wild Blueberry, I believe was the name of that. I like this color a lot. Was this the same as the one that I just showed you? Was this Wildflower? We're going to have to see. Or I think it's slightly different. I think so. So again, it's the ripple. It's cotton, 100% cotton, 3-gauge. It is Wildflower again. I didn't even notice that when I was filming it. Then I saw this one that was hiding in the background. Super cute. Super cute. I'm not sure if this is a cotton one. It 100% cotton, it says. I went right around where it actually was. So it's a 4-gauge. And it's called Cherico Flowers, I believe. Very nice. Very nice. There were so many varieties. When I was filming this, I realized just how extravagant, how many there were with this one. So there's a 4-gauge. Oop, hopefully, I don't know if you can hear my phone alert, but that might have been the case. Then we get into this really interesting yarn that has a little bit of an eyelash effect. Good for maybe a sweater. They call this latte cakes, which I thought was interesting for sure. I dropped it for a second, is a 5 gauge. It's called Blackberry. That doesn't make sense. I think I didn't see that right. You can see a little hand in the background with my daughter. This is Blueberry. It's a 5 gauge. This one is really pretty as well. Kind of that pastel feel to it, which is nice. Is a 4 gauge. 40% acrylic, 40% cotton. It's a nice one. If you're looking for more of a like earthy tones, this is the one for you. It's a cotton cake, so it's 100% cotton. And I cannot read the names of these. I apologize. I did not zoom in enough, or my screen is too small to be seeing it. So another cotton one here. That's called Lighthouse, I see. That's a 4 gauge. And then we go up to these really cool beachy themed ones. Oh, I love that. Another cotton one, 100% cotton, 4 gauge, and it's called High Tide. And this one I think is called Beach House. That's a personal favorite. I think that would make such a pretty blanket with those shades, 4 gauge, and yep, I think it's Beach House. And then we have another one of those latte cakes, a very fuzzy yarn, as you can see. What is the name of this one? Did I zoom in on the name well enough? Probably not. It's just Light. I think it just says Light. Lots of these. I have not noticed these in the past before. I personally am not a huge fan of the fuzzy yarn, but I know, I could see myself getting into it too, especially making like a cool pom-pom with it. That's a 5 gauge there. Cannot read the name. My apologies. I like that color a lot. That gives me like a really fun like fall vibe for sure. And that's called Macaroon. Oh man, that blue and green, that just reminds me of springtime in such a lovely way. Tidal wave. Did we see that one before? I can't remember. I'm getting all confused. That one also looks like the Beach House one, but I think it might be a little different. It is cotton. It is a 4 weight and is called, yes, Beach Glass. And I said Beach House before, it's Beach Glass. I really like the contrast of this one, the brown and the red. I would not have put those combos together, but I'm digging it. So, it looks like a cotton one. It's called Lava Cloud Cake. That's what it said. It didn't say cotton. Look at these blues and browns. That one's a fun one as well. All these just make my heart happy. It's a 4 weight. And I cannot read that one. Oh, these colors, they're beautiful. I keep saying that, but it keeps just being so true. It's hard because some of the tags are upside down with this, making it a little bit hard to read. Is polyester. The cloud type is polyester. That's good to know. In case you're wondering, I had no idea there's so many different varieties of Caron cakes. Now, I am a huge fan of black, white, and gray. I'm redoing my whole house those colors. So that would be a wonderful yarn for me to do a project to match my house. I absolutely love that. I like the creamy feel to it with the off-white. Very nice. Now we're getting into more bulky yarn, and the price tag did go up by $2 on this one. So just keep that in mind. So these are called tea cakes. The thicker yarn, which is a 6 gauge, are tea cakes. Beautiful though. Beautiful color schemes. I mean, gorgeous. Another tea cake there, so it's going to be a 6 weight. Cannot read the name on that. My apologies. I think that these two here that I'm going to show you might be my favorites. I love teal. I think that's super cute. It's a chunky yarn, a 6 gauge yarn. Turquoise Twirl is what that one's called. A turquoise twirl. It's hard. It was hard for me to manage my phone and then manage the yarn up top because I am a short person. I love that rainbow. I might have already shown you that one. So it's Chunky Cakes, Rainbow. It must be named Rainbow something, right? Rainbow Jellies. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. I think I was distracted by my daughter who was shopping with me. She at this time was also getting me yarn. They didn't necessarily need, but I had to send her on a mission. So more of these latte cakes. Very fun. They were very soft. So it's 5 gauge. That's Earl Grey. Much softer than what I expected. So a blossom cake had a little bit more of a polyester feel to it. So it's 71% cotton and I think 29% polyester. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful colors. Cotton, oh, and acrylic, not polyester. That's blossom flowers. Absolutely adore that. That is a beautiful color scheme. More of these kind of subtle tones. Sorry, I'm yawning. Blossom cake. 4 weight. Beautiful. I mean, the options just went on and on. On my way out, I saw even more Caron cakes in a different display, but I could not. I couldn't manage it doing more of them. So that's Teal Pool. Oh, beautiful blues. Oh my gosh, gorgeous. Oh my goodness. So another blossom cake. So it is a mix between cotton and acrylic, I believe. Oh, that's so beautiful too. Look. Oh, it's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Radiant Rainbow is the name of that one. Yellows and browns, that latte again. Very nice, 5 gauge. Oh, dark blues with the light and the purple. Beautiful. That's a cloud cake. So it's going to be a mix. And some Royal Treatment is that one. Whew. That complements that one so well. I would love to make shawls out of this. I cannot read the name of that one. Oh, this is like a funky yarn that I think would look so cool. Tropical Breeze is the name of that one. Cinnamon Swirl Cakes. These cinnamon swirls I think are very pleasing, to the eye. And I believe they're acrylic. 100% acrylic. 4 weight Matihi, I think is what that's called. Oh, I love that too. Oh, watching it a second time makes me just want these even more. Oh, it's so beautiful. You can make beautiful scarves. The cinnamon ones are my favorite, I guess. Beach towel. I would totally take a beach towel made of that yarn. These oranges, oh my goodness. That would just be an amazing hat for the fall time. I think maybe cinnamon swirls means that the colors switch out. That's called heat wave, by the way, more frequently would be my guess. Or maybe it has more colors in it. I'm not terribly sure. I might have already shown you this one if it was out of order. That's called Grape Jelly. It's a 4 gauge. There's that gray one again. Or maybe it's different. Tea cakes. Yeah, I think that one might be different. I was getting a little confused when I was doing this. It's a 6 weight. It's 20% wool and acrylic. Good to know. So I don't remember it feeling rough. Those teals and blues. That's my jam. That's a tea cake as well. So a thicker yarn with wool in it. 6 gauge. So many options. It just goes on and on. That one has a little bit of that brown in it, which is nice. I think that's another, nope, that is not a tea cake. That is a chunky cake. These are all getting to be chunky. So 100% acrylic on these. Oops, that one went down. Galaxy something is the name of that one. Aren't the names fun? Ooh, I like the whites complementing the teals and the purples in that one. Beautiful. Boysenberry, I think it said, 4 gauge. Ooh, my heart. I just love that. I'd wear that in a sweater. Toffee Brickle, I think it said. Oh, there's just so many. That's one like that'd be really nice for a guy's hat, I feel like. For sure. What's that called? Nightberry? Look how cute. I think that might be another cinnamon one. Yep, cinnamon swirl. Very nice. I adore that. Cannot read the name of it. Then my finger was in the way. That was nice to me. I already did that other one. This one is such a cute, such cute tones. Definitely reminds me of a baby thing. And then I think I might have, there's one that was very similar to this. I don't think it had as much gray tones in it. And it's just called Cakes. 4 weight, 80% acrylic. So a mix there. Man, they just know their color combos so well. Cinnamon swirl again. Can't go wrong with cinnamon swirl. It's 4 gauge. Those are really nice too. This is just high quality upscale. I would totally buy these. But I didn't buy any because I have so much yarn. It's a problem. That's a really pretty one as well. Is that a cinnamon one? That's a blossom one. So 4 gauge. Very nice. Thanks so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. I'm kind of finishing off here with some more earthy tones. If you like this content, please let me know. Like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps my channel out. And I will see you in another video soon with some more yarn. Thanks so much. Bye.